Okay, I can hear you. All right, hello again, everybody. This is Derek, and I'm coming back at you with another Wargaming and miniature video. And in today's video, we are going to be working a little bit on my Land of the Free table. Okay, I still have a lot of cutting boards and modeling areas I need to take down, mainly because number one, and then if we wind up needing them, I can always pull it back off and lay it on the table. So we're starting a little late. I had some shipments I needed to take. And I use my table here as a workbench and sometimes a little bit of storage on there. And I had to take all that down. So let's start this video proper. Hello again, everybody. This is Derek, and I'm coming back at you with another Wargaming and miniature video. And in today's video, we're going to continue on with our American War of Independence project update. But it's more of an update. It's actually, we're going to work on it on camera. These guys I got to clean off. Yeah, my wife had the back door open, which is like 10 feet away from me, which is, you know, like right there. Mainly she likes to air the house out, you know, allow fresh air in the house and everything like that, which I fully endorse. Okay, hang on, I got a couple of boxes here. There we go. Normally I do this at my paint bench, but I use a makeup brush because it's got really soft, fluffy bristles. And what I do is I normally tap the bottom of the figure base, whatever figures that I'm working on, to get the majority of it off. And then I use a brush to knock off any loose grass or what have you, exposing the mud or whatever's underneath. Okay, now these were 0.8 millimeter Litco bases, which believe it or not, I used to love those bases. Specifically, like when I'm doing my micro armor and really small miniatures, Navy miniatures sometimes even. It works really good for games that you don't have base-to-base formations. But if you've got a base-to-base formation, you know, like Land of the Free or Napoleon's Battles or Black Powder, any of those, right? Hail Caesar. I don't think the 0.8 is a good thickness. Mainly because sometimes depending on the type of mat you're using, and this mat I don't have that problem, but on certain types of mats, your bases will the flock will overhang the base a little bit and act as Velcro and actually stick to the table. Or when you're pushing your miniatures across the table, they overlap. Okay. Now these are the gabions. I learned something last night when I was painting these guys. I looked up some historical gabions. Can this be put somewhere out of the way? Yep, there we go. I've always called them Gambians. I've added an M. Gambians. When last night when I was Google searching images, it's not Gambian, it's Gabion, just Gabion. Wow. It's taken me like 40 years to figure that out. I think I might still have autofocus on. I don't even have a light on. Hold on, let me get these lights on. It'll help out a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if I've got autofocus on or not. If I do, it'll be great. But these are sold in strips. These gabions, where they're sold three. They're in resin and they're sold in like little groups of 3. And if you watch the last stream, I think it was Friday, I basically measured what would be a good length to make a what's the word for it? It's the little fortress that they have, the redoubt, and we came up with, or at least I did, I came up with a 4-inch length, or a 100 millimeter length. And now looking back at it and thinking about it, the next ones I make, I think I'm going to make, instead of 100 millimeter, I might make them 120 millimeter. That way a unit can sit behind one with 3 bases, right? Because right now you got 2 bases and a half, which in these rules that's perfectly fine as long as the majority of your unit is covered. It's considered in cover. But if I guess I could do something like that, make the redoubt like that, and that would give everybody enough room to line up behind it. But with 4 inches or 100 millimeters, it really makes it compact and tight. That's what she said. Okay, so now they would normally go somewhere. I'm having a hard time reaching because I got the camera right here and it's blocking my path. And then behind my horizon, I have a bunch of boxes that are in the way. But basically the redoubt is going to go somewhere like that in the corner. Okay. Now I was finishing or working on the rivers, and as you know, they're felt with an acrylic caulking and acrylic latex, and then I painted them brown, of course, and then I painted hunter green and then holly green for the rivers. Um, and I think they came out really good. I mean, you can't really, they're kind of like glossy, and um, I used a static grass on the sides, and then you can see there's a ton of clump foliage on there. Yeah. Now the problem is I don't know where these go. If that makes sense. I really don't know where they go. And that's a problem. And then I have all the roads in here, and I also don't know where they go. And that's exactly what I needed to do today, was to lay them all out, figure out where they go, and then get my magic marker and write on the back where they go on the table. I think I know where this guy goes. I think he goes right over here somewhere. Now, when it comes to the intersections, like that, and like that, I should be able to. I know I'm halfway across the table and you're not really able to see everything. Maybe I could do this. I don't know if that would help or not, but yeah, I think I'm going to put the intersections generally where I think they go. Okay, now this one I know goes right here for the mill, I think. Yeah, and I think the bridge goes right here, and I think the mill box goes right there. Now this crazy piece, I know goes around here somewhere. I will pull out a map and we will actually look to see exactly where these things go. Okay. That's all the road pieces, and that's all the river pieces. Okay, one of these is going to be for the mill. One is going to be for Freeman's farm. Another one is going to be for Coulter's farm. And I think there's one that goes up there somewhere. Smith's farm or something like that. I'm very winded after my journey earlier. And that goes right along the edge of the river road like that. All right, let me get my map. I'm winded. Okay. That's the map. Now that I'm looking closely at this map, on one of the versions, the other two doesn't show it, but on one of the versions it shows a hill right behind Freeman's farm and over by McBride's farm. Okay, it's got like some really small hills. I can see that they were used by the British and the Hessians. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure about this road. I think because I didn't make these roads exactly like the printed map, so I have to kind of eyeball it a little bit. Okay. Everything's in the way. This road end, I think I put it up there somewhere. I need to wait something to keep that. Yeah, this connects right there. The bridge goes this way and then that goes that way. I think I had an intersection over here, which might have been this one. Something like that. I do think that goes on like that. And then Freeman's Farm goes inside there. Yep, right there, perfect. And I don't remember. Yeah, I think the bridge connects these two. I mean, I don't know if I've got the distance in correct, but I just had two straightaways, if I remember right, that just led straight off the table. Might have been these two. If so, we'll just shift it a little bit. And then this guy, because I got a little angle there. Okay. I think we're coming together. Maybe. I think this needs to get pushed that way quite a bit more. Um, yeah. From there, I think oh, maybe not that one. Struggling. I don't know where it goes. Okay. I think this guy goes somewhere here because I went up and over. This guy might be the one, or actually it might be this one. Because there's going to be a zigzag. And then there's a bridge. I don't remember if it was that short. Um, don't think that's right. But I think we're getting close. Maybe I don't. I could always go back and watch the video. Okay, I was like, where's my other intersection? Here it is. Okay. I have a feeling I don't think that's right. That's pointing backwards. So is that. Maybe that's not the right one. I think it's supposed to be a sharp turn. And I have a feeling you do it like that. And for some reason I was thinking that this road goes up this way and makes kind of a little bit of a turn to the bridge. And it may be I'm just trying to remember. I think I used this giant bridge here. I know you guys are enthralled in me messing up over here. Not remembering where everything goes. This might be here. Oh, goodness. Let's do a little bit of a shift because and this road right here might not, these two might not be the ones that I used over here. We'll figure it out. We'll try to figure it out. I think that one goes there. Yeah, I don't think it was angled. I think it was straight like that. Okay, all this seems to work. And that definitely works. And if I remember, I had one bridge or one river, but I just cut it in half. And it was pretty long. Yep, that's probably it right there. Because of the angle of this cut. I mean, technically it could be that one. It's a little bit more shallow of a cut. Okay. I think this side is all pretty much accurate. I'm going mostly up on memory, guys. I think that works. I think that works right there. I think that works really good. Oh, I am winded too. That's not helping. It's that part that I got a little confused about. And I used this bridge because I wanted something fancy in the middle. We're gonna be just like that. I'm not gonna use this part. And I think I made this part to go under here. I think. I don't think I made it over here. No, that's too long. And I think I had it tucked underneath, actually. Okay. Now this river goes out and down. Yep. No. No. Maybe. These rivers are too long. Unless I did something a little different over here. Like a really long one. Okay. This river went all the way to the end of the end. Yeah, that doesn't fit right. Yeah, I don't think that's the right one. Alright guys, I am struggling here. Now it's possible that it was something like this. And in that case, that would work. Ah, there we go. I think we're cooking with Crisco. I only have 2 more pieces. One goes along a bridge like so. That's cut backwards. Okay, maybe I did it that way. No, I thought I did it going down like that. Fudge. And this is why I needed to do this today. I needed to do this because of I'd hate to go to a convention and sit there for hours trying to figure out where everything goes. That would just be a disaster. But I don't think that I would have done that. That just doesn't feel right to me. And there's something wrong with that up there as well. I don't think I would have cut it that way. It just doesn't. That doesn't make sense. Now I would have done this. Yeah, that would have been a thing. And these are cut fairly straight, so I think that would have been like that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. This might not even be the right one. Well, it is. I know that one's the right one. But this might not be the right one. I think it is. But it could very well have been. Nope, it wouldn't have been that one. Yeah, I don't think it would have been that one. Yeah, up there's two intersections close by. There's a, it looks kind of like that. Okay, so if that's what it looks like, then that's what it's going to be. The corner here is where I got problems. Maybe like that. I don't know. Or is it supposed to be further from the edge? Like, am I supposed to bring a piece? I think that's right. But this and that intersection are supposed to be close together. I have a feeling this intersection is supposed to be down here somewhere. No. No. See, that's cut. I would have cut that at a corner. And that corner is backwards. Yeah, I have a feeling it goes like that. This is really long. Yeah, that seems reasonable. What's going on there? Oh, we're starting to, yeah. Okay. Okay, that up there needs a subtle curve, and this one has one. Yeah, but look at that. It's overlapping. Something's not right. I'm looking at other pieces to see what might have gone there. Got this little bitty curve, and I still think it goes right in here. And I think this bridge goes right in there. Yeah. Wouldn't be that one. It needs to cut back. Yeah, I think that works. I think we're getting close. This is just a little bit. Now, I might have put the wrong piece up in the corner, but I don't think so. Okay, this was probably one piece, bridge to bridge. Okay. I bet you I made this. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to try to get behind the camera. I bet before I realized where the redoubt was going to be. Plus, this isn't the end of the table either. I don't have any small cuts like that. No. Try something like this that's a little smaller. Yeah, it's got to be there. That's good. And I can, if I have to, I can make the redoubt a little bit like that. Yeah, Coulter's Farm's gonna go like right over here somewhere. Oof. Okay. That would draw this in a little bit closer. Okay. And this one would go up there somewhere. Okay, so this piece, and I don't know if this actually belongs there, but because it could very well be, that's too long, because it needs to come out and down like that. So I think this is the accurate piece. That works for me. And then this. Yeah, something's not right. Sticks over the edge of the table. Then again, I haven't pulled it all the way to the end here. Yeah, that's the Freeman's Farm layout. I guess I wouldn't cry about just a little bit of jankiness around the corners. I hope. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the main purpose of today was to find exactly where these roads go, and then right on the bottom of them. I gotta sit down. We got some chats over here. Got Kraus. Hey Kraus, what have we got? 15. I'm going to give it a go to make some of my own roads as well. Really appreciate your train tutorials. I like very much how you make most everything yourself. It's old school and I like that. Also wanted to say I really appreciate you. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate you too. Just FYI, guys, I'm not normally sitting right at the computer like I am right now. I'm normally at the table over there. Um, so I don't get to see the chat until I come over to the computer. Oh, it's 1 o'clock. Okay. Yeah, that took me, what, 45 minutes? Maybe a little bit more. 109. Yeah, probably like 50 minutes, almost an hour to lay out that terrain because I had to try to figure out where everything went. And you can see the river on the far left. One that's still on the camera. Okay, let's adjust my microphone. I got two microphones. One at the computer and then one at the table. Yeah, this river over here, something's not right about this right here. I really am not sure. I don't think I measured it tucked away. I might have. No, I don't think I would have. I could have though. I mean, it fits better that way, I guess. And I can always adjust the roads to match. But now this road's kind of sticking over the edge. Yeah, but I think that'll work just fine, just like that. I'm gonna leave it like this. This is how I'm gonna record it. I should say this is how I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna wipe my nose. I got a little runny nose. Okay, now right through here should be cornfields. And around Coulter's farm looks like south of the, okay, Coulter's farm actually goes there, but yeah, like this section here should be cornfields. This section here should be cornfields. And then cornfields around here. So it's kind of like all of that. Yeah, there's something not right. Oh, that's curved at both sides. Okay. I was like, that would be a better fit, but then the curve's not there. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Now remember, felt, acrylic, latex, and paint. And then I flocked the edges just to kind of give it a little bit of a definition and to disguise the edge of it. Okay. So when I say cornfields, I mean cornfields. Now, I think what I'd like to do is put fencing around them to kind of define it, if that makes sense. Yeah, now I only have 4 of these. I need to make some more. And I don't necessarily need to paint them the way or flock them the way I did. Um, yeah, right through here. Those are going to be cornfields. Really, there's only 2 places where there's active cornfields. It's here and around Coulter's farm. I mean, it's almost completely enclosed. So, let's and I think this is the box that I was going to put all the roads, but this is too tall. I think I can get a box half this height. Right. Cornfields. Now, if you make them small like this, you can make them modular. You know, I could put them like that, put them lengthwise like that, or whatever, right? And that's one thing I don't want to do is make them bespoke. Like, I don't want to cut them specifically like this, and then this would be the only place in any game that it would be able to be used. I don't want to do that. So how many do I think I'm going to need? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to probably need at least 8. Now, I'm putting it in this box because when you cut it, a lot of times a little fuzz will show up. And guess what? I'm just eyeballing it. I'm not measuring. Okay, that doesn't want to work. Those scissors are just not strong enough. I mean, they would have worked. It would have just taken forever. Okay, there. I actually don't like that. That's better. That's closer to straight. Could have used a straight edge. What fun is that? I've only got about another hour before I got to end the stream. Oh, there we go. Now I'm cutting hair. See, okay, you can see how much. I don't know if you can see. See how much fuzz coming off of this. But I'm going to save all this extra banana fiber, is what it's called. Okay. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 1 would be way too long. Okay, I should have measured. It's all right. If one's a little, they don't have to be perfect. My first rule of terrain building. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. I thought this would be really good to cut fibers. Just not that rubber on the bottom. Okay, so we only got 4 out of this. Okay. Using this board here kind of as a guide this time. Previously, I did not. Okay. Okay. So this is 15 inches. wonder if I could get 5 out of this. Or is it just going to be 4? Yeah, I think I could get 5 out of this. Actually, if I cut it 3 inches, right? 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 should be 15. And a 3-inch square, a 2 to 3-inch square is optimal. Or rectangle. A 2 by 3, I think, is probably optimal. And I did a 2.5. So this will be 2.5 by 3. Approximately. Okay, we got all the rubber cut. And I will eventually go back over these and trim off any hairs that might be sticking out that I don't like. And then I will paint the edges to get rid of that black gray look. I think I've decided that I'm going to use my brush paint to do that instead of a spray paint. I used a spray paint on these, and I think I made them too dark, like they were burnt, because I like this color. Okay. Something like that. Still a little fuzz out here, but that's okay. Yeah, that's all the wheat fields that I'm going to need for this. All right. Let's move this back. Not going to be cutting. Don't need the book. Okay, now there are certain areas that are going to have woods. And I was thinking that I was going to lay some felt down. And then cover them with trees. And then I could do to the felt what I did to the roads, putty them, and then block them. And I've got all of this felt, that I could use to make these big areas of woods. Basically, there's one here. There's two huge sections of woods up here. But I don't know if I want to do that. Well, let me rephrase that. I know I do want to do it. I'm not going to start it today. Okay. How am I going to number these? Damn guys, I'm sorry. Today I'm super winded. It's not a good day for me. Now the rivers, I could just number them 1 through whatever and start from left to right. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because that's pretty straightforward. Pretty easy peasy. But the roads might be a little different. How I want to do that. I was thinking I could do it like southwest, 1, 2, 3. Northwest, 1, 2, 3. Northeast, 1, 2, 3, and count it from the table edge inward. Because once I got the roads generally in the right spot, they'll pretty much fit together to force the connection. That makes any kind of sense. Okay, rivers, easy. Like we already figured it out. One. 2. Three. 4. 5. 6. And 7. Okay. Now, I'm going to put this to the test one day. I'm going to get a table, put the mat on it, and then I'm just going to see how fast I can lay out all the terrain. Well, the trees and the fencing and all that as well. Now on the road, I thought about like where two roads connect, putting like A and A. That way I knew that the two A's fit together, and then B and B, C and C. But I don't think I need to do it that way. Southwest, right? South, west, 1. South, west, 2. South, west, 3. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. This one I'm just going to call south. South, 1. south 2. I'm going to call this south 3. South 3. Southeast 1. This is the obviously. Southeast 2. And I'll just call this Southeast 3. Okay. Northeast. Northeast 1. Northeast 2. Northeast 3. And I'm going to call this Northeast 4. Northeast 4. Northwest 1. Northwest 2. Northwest 3. Yeah. I'm going to call this 1. 2. And 3. Because it's right in the center, doesn't need a northwest, southeast, or whatever. All right. So I only need 4 built-up area tiles. 4 buildings. I don't want to put these in there with the rivers and roads. Yeah, well, might as well. I still need to paint them and trim them. All right. The next set that I do, I said I was going to make them a little bit longer, but I think I'm also going to put like logs and wooden planks and stuff like that to make it look a little bit more hasty. All right, well, not sure. I am going to be online again tomorrow, guys. I don't know what time. I'm gonna shoot for about 10 o'clock, but it might be earlier, it might be later. Just keep your eyes on the channel. We'll be working on something. I'm not sure exactly what, but I'm going to try to keep this momentum going with my American War of Independence table. I want to finish it before the end of April. But that's just a personal goal. There's no need for it or anything. But once I get it done, I'm still going to have to consider whether or not I'm going to go to NashCon this year. I'm thinking about it, but I don't know. So I need to maybe, I might need to take this blanket outside and shake it up, because I see it's got a little bit of fuzz on it and stuff like that, just to keep it clean. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to I don't know, I've been working on my some Russians for the store, some World War II Russians. They're almost done. I'll probably get them done probably tomorrow. I'll probably get them finished tomorrow, and they'll go up for sale. Got an anti-tank gun, some snipers, some flamethrowers, some infantry. And then whatever's after that, I don't know. I might start working on my rules, my marshals and generals, Napoleonics. I think in June I want to start doing that. May and June I want to work on my rules. I want to hash them out and get them finished. And get all my figures rebased. And then I might actually start painting some Napoleonics to finish up my brigades. Yeah, all right, guys. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with me. I got a little bit of cleanup to do, and I'll see you in the next one.